Good morning, brothers and sisters. When you figure out that one thing that the Lord, that our Savior, God, creator of the universe, has put on your heart, it's going to be painful to not pursue that thing. And here's the issue too. A lot of the times it's going to be something that's outside the norm. It's not going to be that 9-to-5 job with opportunity for advancement that everybody in your family or all those close to you make you feel and make you believe that you need to have, you need to take. Now, obviously you need to pay the bills, but you don't need to view a job as like, I'm committed to this for the next 40 years. Like I'm giving these people my undivided blood, sweat, and tears, loyalty, everything. Like, that's how it was for a long time. And if you find a company that truly you are fulfilling your passion and the things that you care about while doing that job, then yeah, if you end up, working for them for 30, 40 years with that type of mindset versus the, oh, well, I just need a paycheck and benefits and that'll help me. I'll make it through life that way. I'll get by. Under that mindset, you'll work for a company for 20, 30, 40 years and just be miserable and hate them and resent pretty much all your coworkers, resent your bosses, resent the people at the top because you feel like they just got lucky and they got handouts or whatever else you may think, which couldn't be further from the truth. But if you work for the same company for 20, 30, 40 years with the mindset of, oh my gosh, like the work I'm doing here is meaningful and I'm making a difference. You work with that mindset for 20, 30, 40 years and you are going to be at the top. You are going to be in the C-suite. You are going to be making decisions and making an incredible amount of money. But the issue is we all just make money the primary focus, like no matter what. The primary focus needs to be that we are feeling fulfilled and we feel like we're making a difference. We feel like we're impacting other people's lives in a positive way. If you find something where you truly feel like that, and you get to call it work, you really don't care how much money you're making. As long as your bills are paid and as long as you're still able to feed yourself, you don't give a shit. I promise you don't give a shit. The only thing that you truly care about is making a difference and making an impact and feeling fulfilled. Feeling that your heart is truly full. No amount of money is ever going to do that. Material possessions and stuff for moments. And the bigger they are, the longer that temporary fulfillment will typically last. But it never truly stays. The only thing that can bring us eternal fulfillment and eternal happiness and eternal joy is the loving and saving grace of God, the creator of the universe. And the only way we can truly know that is to have faith in what his son, Jesus Christ, came to the earth and did for us. That being dying for our sins, sacrificing himself on the cross, suffering in hell for 3 days and then rising again and declaring that we've been saved. And as long as we have faith in him, that we can never lose that blessing, that anointing. A lot of men nowadays idolize women. A lot of women idolize men. We idolize celebrities. We idolize money like we were talking about earlier. Some people do idolize food, but not even good food. It's the shitty food. It's the ultra processed food. It's the food that they've been strategically poisoning for the last 30, 40, 50, even 60 years. This has been going on for a long time. It's not like it happened overnight. This has been a gradual process. We've been lied to for a long time and we need to open our eyes to that, but that's a whole different topic for a whole nother video. I know for a fact you've done something that makes you feel that way, that lights you on fire. You can just really be absorbed in the moment and in what you're doing and in the actions that you're taking at that moment. And they just feel good. They feel right. You feel fulfilled. You are happy and you can tell that other people around you are feeling that radiant energy and joy coming off of you because it's influencing them. It's making them happier. It's making them feel better about themselves. It's making them feel better about the situation that they find themselves in. I know you've done something that makes you feel this way. I know you have, but maybe it's been a long time. Maybe it's been, 5, 10, 15, 20 years since you've done that thing. Maybe it was basketball. Maybe it was football, but whatever. It might've been the sport you played in high school. Or maybe you sang, you were in choir in high school or band in high school and that really lit you on fire. You really, truly enjoyed that. You felt that peace. You just felt like you were in that flow state where, things just kind of happen. You don't even really feel in control, but yet your body is doing these things almost perfectly, effortlessly, like it's second nature. Whatever that is for you, you need to think about that and remember it and go back to it. It doesn't matter how old you are either. It doesn't matter how long it's been since you've done that thing. That is what you need. That is what is going to bring you true joy and fulfillment in this life. It's as simple as that. If you're 50 years old and you're 30 years out from playing trumpet in high school band, you can't just drop everything, quit your job, abandon family, and just go start playing trumpet and expect to be making $1 million. by next month. Like, that's not how it works, but you need to go pick that thing back up. Hopefully you still have it in your closet. If not, go try and find one for a decent price and buy it and just start playing it. Start simple, honestly, brother. Start from hot cross buns and Mary Had a Little Lamb and work your way up, but just feel that joy, feel that energy, feel that connection with something bigger, something outside of you that you don't truly understand, but where you just are in that moment and you feel good and you just feel that joy of life, that joy of being, that joy of doing something that's fun for you, that's enjoyable for you. And then share that with other people in some way, in some form. It doesn't matter how you choose to do it, but figure it out. You need to. It is my belief that if you don't go after the things that are on your heart, you'll never be fulfilled. That's how we live lives of quiet desperation, where when people ask us how we're doing, how's it going? Oh, living the dream. Too bad you have nightmares every night though, right? Living the dream, but nightmares are dreams too, brother. Nightmares can start off seemingly pretty happy, pretty tame, whatever, but all of a sudden they take a turn for the worst. And you know, at a certain point in life, like, you're gonna come to a realization that, wow, I've been living to fulfill the hopes and wishes and wants of other people, and I've never actually taken a step back and asked myself, like, what do I want out of life? What do I find enjoyable? What truly makes me happy and feel good and feel fulfilled and feel that connection with the Creator, with God? What makes me feel that way? That's the thing that's going to bring out that deep inner joy and inner love and peace and content and fulfillment that we're all after, that we all desire, that we all think is behind a bigger paycheck, that we all think is behind a partner, a relationship, right? That we think is behind a bigger house, that new car, that fancy car, that sports car. We see others driving it. We see our boss pulling up in his convertible and we think, oh man, you know, maybe if I had that, maybe if I could afford that, maybe if I had his family, maybe if I had this and that, maybe if I was like this person, maybe if I was like that person. We got to cut that bullshit out. You were born, you were placed on this earth by God to be you. Malik from Purpose Driven said it in his video yesterday that he posted, like, he's not LeBron James. So why would he try and be LeBron James? He's not 6'8", 240 pounds. He's not dropping 30 points a night for the Los Angeles Lakers. And he's not going to. Like, he was meant to be Malik. He was meant to make Purpose Driven. He was meant to inspire people. He inspired me. He's inspired hundreds of thousands of people. That's what he was meant to do. We have to figure out what we're meant to do. And I'm figuring that out. And I think I have figured it out. I feel like I'm supposed to communicate to people. It's actually a lot simpler than you think to live a happy, content, fulfilling life. You just need to be you. You just need to do the things that you know deep down in your heart you're meant to do. They make you happy. Even if you don't see a path right now where you can profit off of your passion, I promise it's there. You just need to keep pursuing it. You need to put more time and effort into it. You need to treat it like it's something that you love and care about, because it should be. And it is. You do care about it, but you're scared that you're going to be judged and people are going to make fun of you for posting on the internet. Who the fuck cares? Let them. They're miserable. From the outside looking in, you're like, oh man, they make close to six figures, or they do make six figures. You know, they're younger than me. They're my age. Like, I don't understand where I went wrong. You didn't go wrong anywhere. We're all on our own paths. But anybody who hates on you for doing something that you find interesting, that you find fun, that you find enjoyment in, they're miserable. It doesn't matter what their life looks like from the outside looking in. They are miserable in some way if they are trying to tear you down, because they want you to feel the pain and agony and displeasure that they feel, brother. Don't listen to that bullshit. It's easier said than done. You're going to have to cut some people off. Could even be family members. Could be friends that you've had for 5, 10, even 15 plus years. You know, if you're 50, 60 years old watching this, there may be people that you've been around since elementary school, even high school, whatever it may be, college, that you're going to have to realize, like, this person is not good for me. And if I actually want to do something with my life, level up, improve my situation, improve where I stand, they got to go, at least for a season. When we cut people off, it doesn't have to be some big dramatic, it shouldn't be some big dramatic, fuck you, I'm done with you, you're toxic. No, just stop bending over backwards for them. Next time they ask you to go out and party, next time they ask you to go out to the bars, next time they ask you to go do whatever, go be a degenerate in whatever form or fashion they like to ask you. Nah, I'm good. I got some other stuff to take care of tonight. Just quit showing up. Just quit showing up. It's as simple as that. You don't owe them an explanation. You can give them an explanation if you feel like, but I'm just going to warn you that if you do give an explanation, they're going to try and rip into it and poke holes in it and make you feel bad and guilt you into falling back down to that level. Brother, once you've realized that there's something on your heart that you want to go after and you want to change your life, it is going to be brutally painful to subject yourself to your old habits and your old ways, because you know, it's not even deep down, you know, like very outwardly that, man, what I'm doing is not beneficial and it's not really what I want to be doing, but I don't know how to say no. Just say no, brother. Just say no and focus on yourself. It's so important. Thank you for checking this one out, guys. I truly appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.